Hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly overview for this week. Last week, weekly overview that was shaky a little bit. It wasn't good as a result, to be honest, simply because I warned you about this last week. Be careful a lot with the weekly overview because we are in August, and August is the low volatility months where most of our swing trades could not hit. I will keep doing the weekly overview. I won't stop it, guys, but make sure to be very skeptical and critical about the trades. Yani when you see some profits, you have to lock in your profit. If you see that the market is not really giving good momentum, don't take the trade, even it's there, but don't take it. So you must be moving. And most of this, the most important part, as our sponsors, the Swiss Code Bank, every Monday I do an update for this trade on the euro dollar, GBP, USD, GBP, JPY, gold, oil, and Dow. And if you can see the last week, if you took the only the gold from the first time, it hit after the TP1, the stop loss, but then we updated it with the Swiss code session, and then it hit 180 pips profit. The second chance, you remember the second chance? Also, you as weekly overview, we always talk one of the rules of the weekly overview is the second chance. So if one time it hit TP1 and then moved down and then hit another time and pushing up above the TP1, you should take the trade again as second chance. So these rules are very important and critical, and I need you to focus with me in these rules and to follow us the weekly overview, not just this weekly overview, the pre-recorded, but always also the weekly overview of the Swiss code. So we have two weekly overview. One, it's recorded, and the other one is live. The live is on Monday with Swiss Code Bank at 10 p.m. Dubai time, 9 p.m. Beirut time. Be with it. It's in Arabic, but we will pass some English words, of course, and you can update with the chart as I'm saying. So the final result, I will update it with in English and Arabic at the same time. Hello جميعا, ويلكم للويكلي اوفرفيو. كتير بيهمني حذركم واقول لكم دايما انه الويكلي اوفرفيو هذا الشهر رح بيكون كتير ملخبط بسبب اللو فولاتيليتي واللو فوليوم. ما بدي اوقف انا الويكلي اوفر فيو، بس ات ذا سيم تايم لانه في opportunities بالماركت، بس ات ذا سيم تايم بدكم تكونوا كثير دقيقين وتنقوا التريدات الاساسيه والدقيقه، مش كلهم تحطوهم مثل ما محطوطين. في قصص يمكن ما تاخذوها من اول مره، تاخذوها من ثاني مره. في قصص مثل الذهب، رح اعطيكم اكزامبل، ضرب تي بي 1، رجع ضرب ستوب لوس بالويكلي اوف فيو، رجع طلع عم بياخذ ثاني مره، بحط لنا بال شو اسمه بالسويس كود سيشن نهار الاثنين، وقت انه اذا بيكسر من فوق رح نرجع ناخده. قلنا وين ناخده؟ مع تي بي 1، تي بي 2، تي بي 3، اند رجع عمل 180 نقطه. سو بدكم تعرفوا انه الويكلي اوفر فيو تبعنا منه بس مربوط بهذا الفيديو الريبلاي، هو بنفس الوقت موجود اونلاين. يعني الريبلاي هون والاونلاين اللي بنعمله نهار الاثنين اللي هو اللايف، يعني مقسم لمرحلتين الويكلي اوفر فيو. واحد انتم لوحدكم ببعتوا نهار الاحد، واحد هو الماركت مفتوح بنعمل ابديت نهار الاثنين 10 توقيت دبي، 9 توقيت بيروت، برعايه السويس كود بانك بطبيعه الحال. So let's move forward now with this weekly overview this week to see how many opportunities we can have. خلينا نمشي هلا ونشوف شو بعد عنا فرص ممكن ناخذهم. خلينا نبلش اول شيء بالكالندر تبع الفوركس فاكتوري. Let's start with the calendar of the forex factory. As you can see, we have here. Oh, it's an empty week next week almost. Dollar CPI monthly this Wednesday would be interesting. 4:30 p.m. we are talking here Dubai time. Okay, 4:30 p.m. also Thursday we have PPI. 10 a.m. we have GBP, GDP monthly for GBP. So premium consumer 6 p.m. Dubai time on Friday. Okay, we don't really care about these orders. Don't forget, guys, we had an amazing NFP for people who did it. I did it from the airport, by the way. It was fast on my cell phone. I sent the result. There's no take profit stop loss. I closed it manually because I couldn't put take profit stop loss. It was going down the sell, simply buy, sell, pop, it went down. It made 60 70 pips. Even if you took 20 pips اذا اخذته 20 نقطة كان بتعقد. So ما في سبب ما يكون حدا بيعرف اللي يعمل NFP لوحده, and the result was super great. And me, imagine how this business is amazing. From the airport, you can make money. Imagine. So We start the studies. Here we have the Dow Jones, TS30. Here we have the resistance. We put the resistance level at this point, this resistance level, and we put the support level as we always know. Look, this is support area. Look why. First, it went down here, touch it, and reverse. Here we have one, two, even three. Here also was an area for the support. So it can be a support area. Here, one, two, three, four. It was a resistance area at the same time. So we have this area, the resistance and the support. Now, breaking up, and at the same time, this can be taken as a rectangle. If we go to the 4-hour chart, look, it's like a rectangle. We have one, two, three. And now if it start to push up, it will break 33,019. It might be a buy opportunity. So الباي بدها تكون هون. لاحظوا الريكتانجل عملها، واذا كسر اب فيها تكون a buy opportunity. لاحظوا هون بتبلش تقريبا على ال 33,000. ستوب لوس 32900. تي بي 1 33,010. اكيد عم بحكي سكالب. 33,235 تي بي 2. 33,505 تي بي 3. 33,914 تي بي 4. It can be an interesting trade by the way. هيدا بالنسبة للباي تبع اليو اس 30. Let's go for the sell of the US 30. هون كمان if it breaks down this support it can be a double top formation. يعني فيها تكون formation لدبل توب كمان إذا ما نحكي بهالمنطلق. Look, we have one and we have two. And then if it start to move down, this area from here to here, it will be projected here and the full take profit will be here. So let's draw it. خلينا نرسمها. كيف ممكن تتاخد short position from this level. Of course, stop loss here. So the sell will be around 39335, 32,335, TP1 345, TP2 32,142, TP3 31,861, and TP4 this resistance 31,527. أكيد stop loss will be around around 32,452. 32,452. We must see a move down. If you see this 4-hour candle moving down here, you wait the next 4-hour candle. Even if it breaks this, if one candle, the same candle is breaking down, إذا نفس الكاندل عم تكسر ما بناخد دغري السell. We wait the next candle, the retracement up, and then we take the sell after breaking the low. Or if it closes here, إذا سكرت هون فتحت عملت ويك اب وعم تكمل نزله، ساعتها بناخدها من اول مره. هيدي كنا قلناها باليو اس 30 انتنسيف بروجرام. فهيدي بالنسبه لليو اس 30. We go للجولد. Gold retracing up again. Also 4-hour shows a lot. بفرجي منيح ال 4-hour. هذا السبورت وهيدا الريزيستنس فوق. So at any point if we break the support we might have a move down and we have almost a clean traffic in this. So the sell can be around 1752 1752. تي بي 1 1751. تي بي 2 1743 ونص. تي بي 3 1728. والتي بي 4 1712 بينما ستوب لوس 1759. So, support. As for the buy, it's reversal. Here, if we move up, breaking this resistance up, so of course, as the same rules that I always say, this the buy 1797 1797, stop loss 1792, 1798 TP1, 1804 TP2, 1816 TP3, and the full target 1835. This will be interesting. US oil still moving down from the last time. It's very important. Do you see what I say on the daily? Here, even if it start to break it in the same candle, we don't take it here directly because if we take it here on the US 30 on oil, it will take it and then it will go close the trade, open, makes a wick down, hit the stop loss, and then start to move down. Let's see something. So we take it from the second time we open, make a wick up, and then we take it as a swing trade, normal swing trade, all the way down. Do you see how much? We're talking from 90, it went down to 87, 88. This is very important. Or let's see this. I will give a course because some people still do not understand what I'm saying. Look to this, guys. Now, if you took the sell here and you see what a big move down on the 30-minute and then it's breaking, of course it will hit your stop loss. It's so dumb to take it from here. You have to wait the close of the daily. You do the combination between the daily 4 hours and 1 hour. Look, you see it closed, moved up, and then once moving down again the next day, and then you take the sell 1937 and start to push down one way. And this is how you make your profit. It's very critical and very crucial to do this. Okay? Very critical and very crucial. And this is how you make profits with oil. So people who hit only TP1, even we mentioned that you hit TP1 for people, but usually this is TP3. But we mentioned this for you guys, just for people who don't understand the strategy. The strategy is the following. If you have a big move down, you don't take it daily, especially daily for swing. You don't take it once it breaks. You wait for the next day to open, make a wick up, and then move down, and then you take the sell and you move all the way down. This is very important. هي كتير مهمة. ما بتاخدوها دغري أول ما تسكر هون. قلنا صرنا قايلينها 100 مرة، إذا فرط الماركت مرة نزلة كبيرة واجا تيسكر اخر النهار ما بتاخدوها دغري اول ما تكسب، بتنطروا تاني النهار تيفتح يعمل ويك اب، ومن بعد ما يكمل نزله بيكمل فرطه، وهون بيكمل نزول. So let's see now what do we have for this week. Also a new support, a new resistance, which is this level. Interesting resistance for this level. We go for the lower time frame and we must see now. Did it go up and now it's moving down? If it's moving down, we have this support, short, and this is long position. Let's see. So 86.84, stop loss 87, not that much, 87.46, TP1 74, TP2 84, 85.10 TP3, and 83.50 TP4. As for the buy, it should be 91.45, stop loss almost 90.80, 55 TP1, 92.59 TP2, 93.70 TP3, and 95.10 TP4. Bitcoin still stagnating and pushing down, stagnating and pushing up. It's still. Now, here we are in the Bitcoin. It's making like a pennant. You know the pennant? Let's draw it. One, two. Okay, this is the pennant. Okay, so it's very important that usually this is a bearish sign after stagnation. Usually, I'm not saying it will be 100%, it's almost 80%. So after this, if it breaks this level, بعدها إذا كسر هذا level, and this level should be interesting, this level, we might have the sell starting this point. Short position. Like this. 20565 20,565 stop loss 21,229 TP1 20,067 TP2 18,839 18,839 TP3 17,677 and TP4 15,553. As for the buy, I would take it once breaking this resistance here, which is the high BD, which is the high of the previous one. You need a break up, so it will be also a confluence with the up move. The long position, it will be here. So the buy will be around 34,900, 34,200 stop loss, 25,200 TP1, 26,230 TP2, to 28,333 the TP3, and the full TP4, 31,431. We go to the GJ now. GJ, GBP, JPY. Still stagnation phase. بعدنا stagnation phase. This is the support area. هيدي منطقة السبورت. لاحظوا شو مهمة. هذا آخر support مع هاي اللي فوق. And then here we have the small resistance area. It's not real like what will happen, but we have a clean traffic for this level. So now we have two chances. Now, the GBP GPY is a bit critical. I wish that we will follow up later on with this. In the Swiss code session. I will follow up on GBP JPY in the Swiss code session, okay? If we didn't have the buy. So mainly the focus better on the buy. If it retraced, open, book it down, and then start to push up, we have a clean traffic. So the entry will be 164 almost 0.22, 164.22, stop loss 163.75, 32 TP1, 164.80 TP2, 165, 165.50 TP3, and 166.30 TP4. This resistance will be the next target, and it should be interesting to have this clean traffic up. كتير مهم ممكن يطلع لنا هذا clean traffic up, and it should be, to be honest, interesting in this. Okay. As for the sell, we need a big move down. We have to wait here, open new candle up, ننطر بعد ما تنزل نزلة كبيرة. ترجع هي عم تكسر هون. It is also critical as you have some minor support, but it will be 158.88, stop loss 159.30, TP1 78, TP2 158.32, TP3 157.22, and TP4 155.56. Okay, but also always I remind you, برجع بذكركم, I prefer for the sale خصوصي بفضل to wait until Monday night 10 p.m. Dubai time. It will be here in India like 11:30 p.m. And it will be in Lebanon like 9 p.m. Okay, so wait for it. We will have update on GBP JPY. If you see the buy opportunity with a good momentum, you can take it. Now we go for the Euro USD, still stagnating the Euro USD. We are still in the same orders, same stagnation. And we also updated it in the Swiss code session. So always make sure to watch the Swiss code session. As we have the buy now, it can be at 10302. stop loss 102.75, 12 TP1, 103.43 TP2, 103.94 TP4, TP3, and 104.61 TP4. You said the stop loss should be 102, I think, 75. As for the sell, it's still the same. Starting the sell 1.0090, يعني 10090. Stop loss 10115, TP1 80, TP2 05 10046, TP3 1.0018, and TP4 0.9955. We go for the GBP USD. Well, actually, we have many good opportunities this week. We must watch it and we must do these trades. Especially we have the updates. I tell you again رح نرجع يكون عندنا الابديت نهار الاثنين مع سويس كود كمان كتير مهمة. And I remind you, the weekly overview is not only this weekly overview, it's always plus the Swiss code session that we do on Monday. So it's a two weekly overview, one pre-recorded and one on the main currencies I'm talking to: Euro, Dollar, GBP, USD, GBP, JPY, gold, silver, and Dow. It will be on Monday, also the second part. So here we go for the GBP USD also. This is the resistance here. This is the support area here, as you can see. If we start to break off, it's a bit critical, guys, because here we have, I don't know, it's a bit critical because all this is the resistance area. Up. So we have to be careful with this. Let's see Fibonacci, how much is retraced. Also almost retracing 61.8, almost. Okay. I will drop GBP USD for now, and we will keep it for the Swiss code session on Monday, just to see how the market will open, because it's a bit critical. يعني here it's not really clear، منا واضحة استالين الدولار رح تركل على نهار الاثنين. نعملها ابديت بالويكلي اوفريو، لانه لا السيل واضحة ولا الباي واضحة. الشيء الوحيد الواضح او المنطقي، اذا كسرنا هذا السيل هون just يكون already نازل نزل كبير. So we will have, let's see the weekly. Yes, بصير عندنا دروب للويكلي. اوف، ده كده شو حلو هذا الويكلي. The problem also, I think the CI percentage R is doing a divergence on the weekly. Oof. Let's see. We have a divergence on the weekly. So the buy also is very probable. Type. Let's put this and we will update it on Monday. خلينا نحطها ورح update it on Monday the Swiss code session. Okay, if it start to push up with, this is a weekly chart, especially it already broke up, we might see the GBP USD moving up in the normal case, depending on the news that might send the GU for more bearish moves. So if it opens, makes it down and start to push up, then we might have the buy here, which is 123.52, stop loss 1.2275. TP1 will be, make sure to focus on the TP1 guys also. 23.52 يعني 23.56, 23.62 TP1 the scalp, 24 19 TP2, 25.65 TP3, and 27.30 TP4. As for the sell, $1.1734 is the sell, stop loss 1.1814, TP1 64, sorry, 17, sorry, the sell 1740. 17 40 TP1 1730 TP2 1680 TP3 1620 and TP4 1550. This is for the cell. Of course, you need to see where it will close this candle here before you take the cell. كنت انتبهوا على هذا الموضوع. AUD USD still the same. We'll keep the same for the next time. The cell is still the same, 0.68, 53 or 55. Same stop loss, same profit 1, 2, 3 as this clean traffic. Up, if it opens, makes it up and start to move up again. Look to be on the safe side. I prefer to have this. Okay, hold we might have 0.7075, 0.7045 TP1, 65, 0.70, sorry, 85 TP1, this is stop loss before. TP1, 10 pips, 0.7132 TP2, 0.7177 TP3, and 7238 TP4. The cell is always the same. And the DUSD also the same. TP1 is hitting before. Let's see, this is the resistance again. We have 0.6370 entry, 0.6340 stop loss, 80 TP1, 6426 TP2, 65 TP3, and 6570 TP4. 0.6180 stop loss, 0.62 the sell, the same يعني, and TP1, TP2, TP3 with stop loss are the same. Nothing changed for the sell. The buy we adjusted a little bit. We are still in the stagnation phase. And as you can see here in the weekly, we have a divergence. This is what makes me like still a bit convinced that we might see the push up, knowing that we need the dollars, the US dollars to get weaker for this. وننتبه إن الدولار يضعف كرمال هذا الموضوع. تنشوف عندنا divergence حلوة. Will it resume up? This is the most important question. We need to break up and to have a up break for this with the confirmation. Same for dollar CHF. Also, TP1s hit all the time. Still here. Now we have this resistance critical area for the US dollar CHF on the weekly, and here is the daily. Very simple. We have 0.9445, TP1 35, TP2 93.70, TP3 93.06, and TP4 92.02. Okay, as for the buy, we can still reserve or conserve the main one, but you can have also another one, which is here. So if it breaks 0.9660, stop loss 0.9630, 70 is TP1, 9740 TP2, 97 and 98 TP3, and 0.9850 TP4. This can be a reversal also. Look for the daily divergence. If it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up after this, we might have this as a buy. يعني إذا فتحت عملت wick down رجعت كملت كسرت resistance من فوق، ساعتها في يكون عندنا تكملة وتكون عم بتكمل up بشكل أساسي. So also this is something to consider. As for the sell, it's the normal one. If it breaks down 0.9450, no, 0.9450, true, stop loss 0.9485, 40 TP1, 93.91 TP2, 93.45 TP3 and 92.25 TP4. The last one, USD CAD, also hitting TP1 last week, but especially after the NFP, but we still have to see the next step. So the next step, we have a wick fill potential and then to move up. If it opens, make the wick down and start to push up again. This will be our buy. We will keep the same buy, but we will reduce a little bit the sell, which is 1.2761, stop loss 1.2788, stop TP1 61, sorry, TP1 is 51.27, 51, TP2 126.80, TP3 1.2614, and TP4 1.2545, which is here the same double top. Double top is getting far a little bit, and it will be our stop loss will be at 1.2793, no, even 1.2790. Okay, so this will be our weekly overview. Many opportunities to be taken, many opportunities to make sure that you make it in the best way. هذا كتير مهم هذا الأسبوع، في قصص كتير حلوة عم تتحضر. make sure أنتم بنفس الوقت وأنكم تكونوا عم بتتابعوا أول قسم هون، تحطوا إذا تشوفوا الماركت كتير ثقيل ورايق، لأنه تنين ما في نيوز أصلا. إذا بتشوفوه كتير رايق ما تحطوا الأوردرات دغري. don't put the orders directly on Monday if you see the market with no volume. Remember always, we are in August, the lowest volume months in the year. So usually we do not expect these moves like 100 pips and 200. I do not expect to have the TP3 and TP4 easily. ما بتوقع انه يوصلنا TP3 و TP4 بشكل هين، لانه نحن in a very low week, very low months in volatility. And keep an eye on the update on the next day with the Swiss code session. ضلكم معنا بتين نهار بالسويس كود سيشن، عم بتشوفوا الابديتس and it will be good for you. Don't forget to register for this in the updates, of course, in the Swiss code. So this is on go to webinar, not on Zoom so far. Go to webinar. Our registration link will always be on my Twitter at 88 Abdullah. At the same time on our story on social media, on the link on our link tree, and also we will send it on the groups. So make sure to register and to be on Monday to have also the updates for the main three currencies and three index and pair that you work, which is Euro Dollar, GBP USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, gold, oil, and US 30, which are the main currencies and indices that I work in as a swing trade, not the others. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing weekend. Put these levels and let's see next week how it will be.